7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
The Savachi syndrome, I'm telling you, I'm like, well, holy shit, that was crazy. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Moto Aftermath Show, presented by TLR Coatings, Michigan's custom powder coating stop. I change that every week. We are back in studio here, wrapping up round 10 of the 2019 Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship from the Great Northeast, Unadilla. B-Rider, 125 All-Star mid-pack guy.
That's right.
In the studio with us.
That's right.
Cole.
There was supposed to be a video somewhere, but I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, it's coming.
Yeah, all right.
I'm a busy guy.
Send me the footage, I'll do it.
I'm a busy guy.
Send me the footage, I'll do it.
You had my GoPro for a week.
I forgot what this guy looks like. But I have the GoPro footage, but I just don't have the footage off that camera we're sitting in.
There's not much, I'm going to be really honest with you. You would think there was supposed to be more, and there's not.
That's alright.
I really fumbled away some of this stuff.
That's alright. Get it to me somehow.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm taking the week off, and I'm going to hammer out some content. So, anyway, I forgot what Travis looks like. I forgot what the studio looks like. I've just been a busy guy, like Travis said as well, so I haven't been here either. It's kind of hard for all of us to coordinate for some reason. We need to figure out how to do it over the phone or some FaceTime or something.
They just suck. Him and Justin both. Justin, you see I asked Justin twice in the group chat, hey, we're going to do a show, and he didn't even answer.
Well, I'd imagine the group chat like mine is on mute.
Well, yeah, mine is too.
Okay.
So, yeah, but the thing is, he comes back in and comments.
Yeah, he'll jump
on
in
something else, and then doesn't even comment on what we left. But anyway.
Anyway.
So getting into it, make sure to follow us on all the major social media networks, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Have you been doing anything with Twitter?
I've been tweeting here and there.
Okay.
I don't know. I think my last tweet was like, Washougal, buttery films, yeah, get hype. And then I did make a comment on how sweet the whoops are at Washougal.
Okay, great. Well, anyway, so we're kind of all over the place. We don't necessarily post all the time, but yeah, I mean,
life gets in the way. This isn't as all of our viewers know, this isn't a full-time
thing for us. So anyway, there, and please, as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share us with your friends. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, share us with your friends, because we are now 47 subscribers away from that 1,000 subscriber mark, which will be a 1,000 subscriber show, a 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
Nice.
It'll be a lot. Justin and I have already been talking about it a little bit. I don't know if that was in the group chat or if you just texted me. I think it was in the group chat.
I don't know. Either way, it's exciting news. So
yes.
It's kind of a milestone for us. So.
Yeah, so we're getting close. If you want to support us, Amazon links, Teespring links. You can order t-shirts through PayPal. There's directions in the description below. There's Patreon. There's all sorts of stuff down below. You can order through there or find us through there and help support the channel, and it helps keep the lights on here. So
I didn't realize we had some Patreon people. Big ups to you guys. That's awesome.
We have a few. They donate a few bucks. We get a few bucks each from them. So
every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps.
Appreciate that. That's cool.
So before we jump into our normal first section here of fantasy, they announced the Des Nations team.
Yeah, I was thinking about this on the way here.
Thoughts? You go ahead and go first, and then I'll give you my thoughts on it.
It's definitely, we're gonna get our assins kicked. Pun, because we're going to Assen. Anyway, I'm not necessarily a fan of Justin Cooper being on the team. I'd rather see a guy like Barcia drop down, ride a 250F, a Star Yamaha 250F. I think that would be a killer move.
I'm just holding it together right now.
I think maybe even put Osborne on a 250F, something. Instead of just grabbing a 250 guy that's the best in points. Cooper has been in a mid-season slump. I understand that the Kawasaki deal is kind of some bullshit, that they don't want to send their guys. But being a business guy, you're a business guy, you got to understand how much money it costs Kawasaki to send a guy over, and I'm sure they just spent a lot of money on getting AC in under the semi as well. So you got to kind of think of that aspect and that factor. Either way though, AC should be going. He's the best guy right now for our country. Tomac, I mean, I think we can do all right without him. He always seems to kind of implode at Des Nations, so I'm all right with Osborne and Anderson. But the 250 guy, that's the weak link right there. So I hope Cooper proves us wrong, but I don't really necessarily see him as a sand rider either. So Osborne wants it. He's passionate about it. I think Anderson kind of puts that front on like he does for everybody, but I think he's passionate about it. He performed with Hurlings that one year.
He's a gamer. He's a gamer.
When it came down to it, and he had that chip on his shoulder to prove everybody wrong, he did it. So I think those two guys will be all right with. But when it comes down to that 250 guy, that's what I'm worried about. But again, you can drop your lowest guy, whatever. The Netherlands got second without a 250 guy last year. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. It doesn't get me super excited, but whatever. They get the Monster Cup for those guys. That's a whole nother topic. I think that format is going to be ignorant.
We're not even going to
talk about that. I think that format is just absolutely ridiculous. But hey, they don't want to give away $1 million again. So,
are you ready?
So I feel we got something really big coming. I feel like I'm about to get an earful.
I am so pissed that they picked Justin Cooper for this team.
You agree with me?
You can't even. Dude, it's the stupidest fucking move ever. It's the stupidest fucking move ever. I said on the last show, if you want to go back, you can watch it. If they pick Justin Cooper for this team, I will not watch this race.
Would you want Alex Martin?
Yes, 100%. He's been to this race before. He is a pretty decent sand rider.
Who is the next best guy? Sexton? Cooper?
It's got to be.
I mean, AC is obviously our best guy right now.
AC is the best. I mean, Sexton, yes, is fourth
I
in
think
points
he's still
or
a
something.
little not mature enough or something like that.
I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so I mean, but dude, I'd have gone Alex Martin. Totally, 100% would have gone Alex Martin. This is a dumb move, or as you've suggested, and many other people, pick a 450 guy and put him on the 250. Yep. This is a dumb fucking move, played out by the same old dumb bullshit that we do every fucking year.
Yep. I think Barcia would be killer on a 250F.
Oh yeah.
Look at his 450 career. He's never transferred over to a 450.
Nope.
Put that man on a 250F and let her eat.
Absolutely.
Let her eat.
So yeah, that announcement came out and I was like, well, that saves 4 hours of my life because I don't have to watch that race now. Because that is just absolutely the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever heard.
I'll watch it because I want to watch the European guys. So
I'm not going to watch it.
I'm a Euro fan. So.
I'm not going to watch it. And it fucking sucks because I like Zacho a lot. And I would love to watch Zacho go put it to him. Now my understanding is Anderson and Zach, at least, I don't know if Cooper is, are going over right after Ironman. The week after Ironman, they're going over to Europe to start training.
I think you should harden up a little bit and watch it.
No.
Maybe learn a thing or two from our European brothers.
What do you want me to learn from them? How to suck at Supercross?
How to be animals on outdoor track?
Whatever.
Hurling, so I can just watch him and be in awe the whole time? Jumping over sand bumps?
I don't know. No.
All right, well, Justin and I will sit there and hold each other's thighs while we watch.
You guys wasted your time. Fucking dumb. So anyway, let's get into fantasy. Ooh, dude, I got this cough for like a week now. I don't know what it is. Ooh. Anyway, so for anybody who hasn't started playing, it's a little late now, but you could get in for the last couple rounds, which will get you warmed up for Supercross for next year. We play on the PulpMX Fantasy site. We have a league. It's Moto Aftermath Show TGO down here. We are giving away prizes to the top 3 here, and we are going to continue to do this as we move on through the years here.
Justin is in the top 3, so you can just kick him out. So if you're in 4th, knocking on the window, you're in. Don't worry about it.
Yep. So because none of us can win. So for this weekend, rough weekend for me. I'm not gonna lie. I had some guys that fucked me pretty good. And, dude, last couple I've been good. Last couple I've been killing it. But anyway, I had some guys that fucked me.
As have I. I've been Ferrandis in it.
So total for the weekend for me, 321 in 250s. Joey Crown scored me 0 points. So Joey, go ahead and fuck off.
Ooh, easy, damn.
Frenchie actually scored me max points at 50, so that was great. Zane Merritt, he scored me 23. It was not Zane's weekend at all.
I almost went with him. I sent him down. I sent him back.
I should have known with the new rookies coming in that we were going to run into some issues. Yeah. And then I had Jet Lawrence. I was believing the hype, and actually second moto wasn't bad. He scored me 59 points, but the first moto is what got me. But I figured
the new J-Law.
Oh God, Jesus. Then moving into 450s, John Short, 48 points. That wasn't bad. Barcia scored me 45, which is pretty good for an all-star person. Yeah, Isaac Teasdale with a 56, not bad. What's his name? Tennant, not the. All I can think is
not Challen Tennant.
Yeah,
Tennant?
Caleb. I don't know.
One of the Tennants, whatever.
South African dude. I don't know. He scored me 44, so again, not bad. And then I had a 450 first lap leader, a K-Rock, which he got one, not the other. Must be because I got. Or no, I got -7. He missed a one. Anyway, yeah, so overall not a great weekend, but if you get Crown scores me a few more points and I pick somebody outside of Zane Merritt, all of a sudden I'm right back in it. So,
yeah, I think I would have had a great week had I picked some different guys, but I had over 400 points. I was in, I think, 621st overall, so I'll take that, top 1,000. First off, I think I had I know I had Justin Cooper for first lap leader. I think that helped me out a lot, 15 points right there. 250 class, I went Garrett Marchbanks. I stayed away from the rookies because just you never know on their first go. So I stayed away from all the rookie guys coming out of Loretta's. Like I said, I went Garrett Marchbanks. I don't even remember if you want to pull it up. I went my all-star. Shit, I don't even remember. I just know I got 421.
I was say you beat me by.
But I mean, I did really good. I'm coming in hot in his rear. He's 10 points ahead of me, and I think that's pretty easy for me to get past in these next couple weeks.
Just ignore that.
What is that?
That's the timer.
Oh,
the frame I'm making right now is done.
Right on.
I'm also working my real job right now. Anyway.
Anyway, 450 class went well for me. I had John Short. I stayed away from Sabachi. Of course, he did really well this week. But he's burnt me quite a few times over the season.
I just want to let you know, I'm just gonna probably play it safe. I'm gonna
Benny
mail
Bloss got me good too.
Top 10 in for the year here in fantasy, so I will be beating you.
Well, Benny Bloss got me some good points. Yeah, either way, I went with all solid guys that I know we're gonna finish. So that's been my strategy the past couple weeks. Not going for those home runs. So.
All right.
That seems to have been Justin's strategy, as I've noticed. I've been doing a little research on Justin.
Oh boy.
And that's what he does. So.
All right. Well,
the results are showing. The results ain't lying.
Oh, Jesus. Let's move on here. Let's start talking about these classes here. Not a whole lot, just a little bit, but we'll get to it.
Yeah.
250's coming up first. Okay, so 250s. Now coming in 250s in Unadilla here. I mean, the talk is.
Fart.
No, that was the stool.
Okay.
Trust me, when I fart, you're gonna know. As hot as it is in here, it's gonna be.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Ferrandis, the French Connection.
Whoa!
Connection.
Hold up.
Oh, where were you going?
We're talking about the rookies right now.
Oh,
okay?
We'll start rookies then.
The rookies coming out of Loretta. So we had Jet Lawrence, Carson Mumford, Joe Schmoda, and Jolique Swall.
Yep.
Who did you think?
What were your expectations? Let's hear them. Is that where you were going to ask?
Did you hear all the hype about Jet Lawrence?
Oh, there's a lot of hype around him.
There was a lot. Smooth. I believe the term was Kevin Windham style riding.
I did not hear any of that.
That is what I heard coming out of Loretta's, was Kevin Windham style riding.
Well, a 21.8 is pretty impressive.
And he crashed the first moto.
A 21.8, a top 10 for a guy in his first race, that's impressive. That's Dungy,
and he wasn't on a factory Geico bike.
He was on the amateur.
Amsoil Honda.
I wondered how that was going to work.
So probably, from what I understand, factory engine, however, not factory suspension, is what I'm hearing.
I'd imagine it's still pretty damn good.
Oh yeah.
So maybe a little less is more for these guys. Maybe they get on those bikes that are a little faster, suspension's a little different, and they shit the bed. I don't know.
Maybe.
But obviously it didn't work for Joe Schmo.
No.
But I haven't ever understood the hype around Joe Shimoda. He always comes into Loretta's and he's around 4th, 5th.
He's Japanese. Like, he's literally from Japan. He's on the team because I think he knows somebody at Honda in Japan.
You're going to play the race card.
I'm going to play that he knows somebody who knows somebody, and that's why he's on the Honda team.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've heard that rumor with Seth Hamaker and Joe Shimoda where they went Shimoda over Hamaker because of his ties or whatever the deal is. Either way, well, what's going on with Hamaker? Justin would be the guy to ask.
Yeah, that I don't know.
Oh.
I think he's hurt.
Yeah,
That's
he
what I
must
heard.
be hurt.
He's hurt.
He would have been a good guy to watch at Loretta's, but yeah.
Other than that, do you know anything about these amateur kids?
I don't know a lot because
We really
RIP Bird Moto. That's where I went and got all my amateur stuff.
I don't know. I heard a lot of hype coming out about Jet Lawrence, but Lawrence and Mumford are supposed to be going back next year. Swole obviously is moving up, and Shimoda's
They're going back to the team, or they're going back to amateur?
They're going back to amateurs.
That's why they're still on the amateur bikes?
Yes.
Okay.
They're only supposed to be running 1 or 2 races here,
Okay.
supposedly. Swole subpar day at 22:19. Did you hear about his acceptance speech for he won the Horizon Award?
Mm-hmm.
And he got on stage and was basically like, yeah, I don't give a shit about awards. And people are like, what a cocky dickhead.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so...
Well, good thing he went 22:19. So.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know anything about the kid.
Bold.
Okay, and as far as
I just want to point out Ty Masterpool kicking the shit out of all these guys. And
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but he's an outdoor specialist. What do you expect?
I don't care. He would have went to Loretta's and kicked the shit out of all these guys.
Yeah, but...
And he ain't getting the hype these guys are getting.
No.
So we'll just start right there then. Let's go back. Let's go time up through. Ty
Okay.
Masterpool at 10th.
11-13 on the day.
Awesome season, I think, for him. Rookie season. He's been hovering around the top 10. He's been running up front a little bit.
Been
What
in
is
all
he,
around.
16 years old?
You know one thing,
17?
though, that I listened to today, though? I was listening to some podcast. Maybe it was rhymes with Shmain Event, Shmoto.
Oh, Main Event Moto. Yeah, I'm familiar. Okay.
So anyway, any of these guys on a star bike, you got to dock them at least 2 positions.
Why? Because they're riding 350s?
Yeah. Because
Oh.
that bike's so much better.
I would love to see him tore down and see what the deal is.
You take any of these guys and put them on any of the other bikes, and I bet you they're 2 positions worse, minimum. I don't think Ferrandis is that. I don't think Ferrandis is that fast. If he's not on, if he's on a Geico bike, I don't think he's doing any better than Sexton is.
I don't know. I don't think it makes that big of a difference with the talent these guys got. Unless you're at like
Dude,
at a deep track like Redbud and stuff, and yes, maybe.
Dude, there's a lot of guys out there that just sing songs about these star Yamahas.
I know, yeah.
And how good they are. So I don't know, man. And that was just an
Is it
interesting
because of
take
the
I
air
heard.
box, the air getting in there. Or
I don't
what
know,
the
but
deal
whatever
is, or they're running 280s?
whatever is good about those bikes
all these boys
is
running 280. Sorry.
is amazing, supposedly. So it's like, okay, you got Cooper, you got Ferrandis, you got Nichols, you got Masterpool, but you take them off those bikes and put them on a Geico or a TLD or something, and all of a sudden they're 3 spots worse.
Well, I guess we'll see how McElrath does then.
This will be an interesting test for sure.
So
anyway, Marchbanks 9th with a 13.9. That's a
Again,
Marchbanks day.
I mean, yeah, for his age and his maturity in the class, I guess you
If
could
he
say
just
that's-
maintains top 10, I think that's good.
I think that's good, especially after whacking his dome at High Point.
You know what I
being
heard?
out for a couple
You know what I heard
rounds.
today? I heard McAdoo's signing with PC for next year. I heard he's not signing with TLD.
Oh, well, he played that off pretty good when I was listening to Pulp the other day.
I heard he is signing with PC, and I heard that
So hard transfer.
Hartranft's going to TLD.
Okay. Either way, whatever. Good for those guys.
That's interesting.
Good for those guys. They rode their way into those rides, I think.
Mm-hmm. So the hard part here about anything other than the top 2 is we didn't get to see anything other than top 2 on TV. Because let's face
Correct.
it.
Yeah, I didn't watch the second moto, but the first moto was AC Ferrandis the whole time, and I felt like I was watching Washougal.
So instead
Roll
of
reverse.
just reading out these here, let's just talk about the top 2 in the championship here, because we don't really have anything to say other than we can read where they finished and what we thought the day was.
I mean,
for 'em.
Hampshire 8th, for those that didn't watch, 12-7. A-Mart with a 7th.
The only surprise in
Sugar
there
Shane.
is
Oh, that's
Shane.
who I had for fantasy, Shane. I had a good feeling when he qualified well, so.
Shane's the only surprise at a 6th, because he's been more of a 7 to 12th place guy. So he's really the only surprise I see up here. Other than that,
Yeah.
I mean, you got Justin Cooper, great starts, runs up front. Second moto though, AC put a fucking move on him,
I did
and
too.
like the 3rd corner in and was like gone. See you later, bye.
Is it a rude move?
Taken off. Not really,
Ooh,
but
I
it
wish
wasn't a rude move, but it was just it was a move that was like, oh, that's kind of sketchy for somebody with the championship in hand. So.
Yeah, that's kind of Roxon-esque, I think.
Yeah, but anyway, so he had to do that, and then Sexton I felt rode really well in 3rd, even though we didn't see a lot of
Really
him.
just solid day
Yeah,
for
we
Sexton,
did see
man, so.
him some, but then you get into AC Ferrandis battle. And
I think. How do you think Sexton would be if he didn't suffer from the heat deal at WW?
I don't know, man.
I mean, that takes a lot out of your body, and he's already back up.
Takes a lot out, and he has 2 weekends where he's off then, so he's losing confidence. I mean, dude, I think he's closer than what he was.
Yeah. You think he would have been up with AC or Ferrandis, those guys, or is he a little tick off?
Sometimes, but I think he's still a tick off.
I think so too.
So, I'll tell you what though, I have super high hopes and expectations for him for 450s.
Wow, you just spit all over.
Don't care.
Wow.
Zero Fox gives.
Just because you think he's just smoother on that?
I think he's so smooth. I think he's going to come into 450s, and I think he is going to take all of these guys to the cleaner.
I don't know.
AC, I think, is going to have a decent 450 career, and I think the 450 is going to smooth him out a little bit, but I still think he's going to have that kind of quirkiness.
Where Sexton can just be really
Where
neutral
Sexton's going to be, like Justin would sit here and argue with me, I don't think Fortner is going to be good on the 450 either. But I think Sexton is going to be really good.
I mean, I think Fortner's got some time on 450 though. I've seen videos of him riding one during the week.
I don't think he holds a candle to Sexton on the 450.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be interesting to see. That's a hot take.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hot take, but I think...
I'll tell you who else I don't think does anything
we'll
on a 450. Ferrandis.
Really?
Where's he going to go? He's going to end up on Yamaha.
Right.
Okay.
He'll take Plessinger's ride.
Sure.
I don't know, man.
Do you think Plessinger flames out of motocross here?
He might. He might. From what I heard is he should not be back on that bike.
That's probably true.
But he had to race at least 6 races to get paid.
Mm.
Guess how many Supercross rounds he made it before he got hurt?
I don't know.
5. So I think maybe that's probably the same deal for outdoors here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just kind of riding it in so he can get paid.
It's
got
not
a baby at home. Like, he's got to.
It's not been good.
Daddy's got to go to work.
It's not been good for him.
No.
Not been good.
I was at Redbud and standing there and pulled his boot off and seeing that ankle taped up. That thing did not look good, man.
Okay, but let's talk about AC and Ferrandis though here, I guess. Sorry, we got off track.
Did you feel like you were watching Walshugo?
A little bit. But that's just where these two guys are. They're elevating.
I want to give AC a lot of credit. Ferrandis came up there and he held it together, did not make any mistakes. I thought that was an awesome ride for AC, and that's something I've never seen out of him before.
But when you ride every day with Kenny and them breathing down your neck, I mean, you have to be used to somebody breathing down your neck who's faster than you. But again, it just came down to starts. I mean, you got the first moto, AC got a little bit better start. Second moto, Ferrandis obviously got the start, and there we are. And on Unadilla, it's a slot car track.
If I'm Ferrandis, I'm going to Budds Creek. I'm lining up right next to Cincerillo.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm turning left.
Oh, every single time.
That's what I'm doing. It's going to get to the point where you got to start playing those kind of games.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's how it is. Get him a bad start and see what he does coming through the field.
Yep.
And I'm sure David Milliman is putting that in Ferrandis' ear.
Probably. Yep.
I would imagine.
Yep. So.
But it'll be interesting with these guys swapping motos like this. Who is going to have the shitty moto? Who's it going to be?
I mean, honestly, I think it's Ferrandis. He had a lot of close calls this weekend. Budds is more of an AC track.
Why? What?
He just does well there.
Okay.
You look back, he does well at Budds. So, Budds is more his track, so you gotta give AC. I mean, we all looked at Unadilla as Frenchie was the favorite going into Unadilla because it was a Euro track.
Mm-hmm.
And look, they split 1-1. Now you're going in there, okay, so maybe they split again. So then he's going into the final round with 28 points. So he basically has to finish the first moto in the top 20 and Ferrandis has to win in order to clinch title. And then that final moto is going to be a brawl.
Yeah, if it comes down to
because he's not going to Des Nations.
Ferrandis, he said something too. He's like, I wish I could T-bone him. And if it comes down to it, I think he will. It might get a little dirty, and that'll fluster AC. Remember how shook he was from the whole Osborne deal, and how pissed off he was, and how in his head it was?
Yeah. It could. I don't know, man.
If I'm Ferrandis, I'm playing mind games.
Gotta catch him, though, is the thing.
I'm playing mind games off the track, even.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I'm saying shit like he did in that interview.
Yep.
Nonchalant, though.
Just very nonchalant. Yeah, I'd T-bone him if I could.
I mean, yeah,
so.
I'd T-bone him if I could.
So I guess the big question, does AC win the title?
At this point, the way he's riding, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so too.
And yeah, we've been waiting for this AC for what, 6 years now?
Yeah.
So if anybody should have the title, yes, it's him.
Mm-hmm.
This is what everybody has expected from him since he was 12.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if he doesn't do what he normally does,
He's in.
he's in. He's won a title. Take the check to the bank and
Cash that.
go buy a new house or whatever you want to do.
Yep.
Buy some more PEDs, whatever. And
All right, is there anything else on 250s here? Because we kind of stretched this out now.
yeah, I don't really have much more. Like I said, it's just going to be interesting to see if AC doesn't crack like he did in Supercross and make that one little mistake.
Yep.
So I think we're in for some good racing, some good interesting topics going into the weekend to keep us excited. So
Cool. All right, let's move on to 450s then. Okay, 450s. The Ken Roxon show. Dude, that was unbelievable.
are we starting from there?
Oh, bro, that was unbelievable.
Yeah,
that was
that
old school
is-
Kenny.
That is the guy I wish I would have showed up all weekend. That is a guy who didn't have an arm injury. Like he looked,
16 Kenny was back.
I mean, he looked so good. Like he was charging all the corners harder, and he was smooth. And
Dude, he was back.
yeah, that was.
3 seconds a lap faster
Was it?
in qualifying.
Was it bike changes? What was the deal?
Dude, base settings, bro.
Is that what they said?
Base settings.
Okay, what they should have done, like they did with
Base settings.
what they should have done with this, like they did with the Suzuki, start from stock and just keep throwing parts here and there at it.
Like, I'm taking...
Maybe that's what they did.
I'm taking all my shit back to base settings. The S10, the Huffy, all of it.
Huffy.
Base settings, bro.
Take your sex game back there too.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. So straight up from qualifying though, that he was on it.
Yeah.
When I saw him throw that lap that was 3 seconds a lap faster, and then he went through that huge whip
You knew
over
he was
his
feeling
launch.
it. He was feeling
Oh
it.
yeah. I was like, oh, these boys are in trouble.
Yeah, he and just by watching him too, he, like I said, he was just charging the corners harder and
Standing up through those long ruts.
yeah,
Yep.
just doing what he used to do that we know and love, standing around
16
up around
Kenny.
corners.
Oh god, that was so great.
And him just passing Tomac like that on the rear wheel
Oh,
was
bro. Dude, he was like 2 seconds down to Tomac that first lap and caught and passed him in a lap.
yeah. And that was man, I could watch that all day. That, like I said, man, I didn't watch the second 250 moto, but I made sure that I watched both those 450 motos. And wow. And Marv, they showed a little bit of him too. I liked the way he was hopping over those bumps into that corner. I thought
Euro
I
status,
think
bro.
that shit's so cool.
Euro status.
Um,
He was on it, but we kind of knew Marv was going to be right in there. But again, when you watch Kenny's practice, he wasn't going to touch him. I even said when they started, I go, if Kenny goes 2.5 to 3 seconds a lap faster than everybody, even if he only goes for 20 to 25 minutes,
It's going to
they
be
can't
enough.
catch him.
That's going to be enough
Nope.
to cushion his fatigue or
Yep.
whatever.
Yep. So, and then Osborne comes across third overall on the day with a 4.4, and man, he looked racy.
I think Osborne, he has impressed me. I'm not gonna lie. He's coming out swinging. The shoulder isn't 100%, and we all didn't. I guess Justin and I didn't think his riding style would work on that 450, but he's proven us wrong.
You know a stat I heard today? He is only finished, was it outside the top 5 in the motos he's done this year?
Probably like once.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
granted, he had a race he didn't do, so that's what's really hurt him in the points for outdoors. But other than that, man,
Yeah, that's.
I think he was outside the top 5 once. I think he was outside the top 10 once.
Yeah, got to give credit where credit is due. Zach Osborne, you get the Cole credit this week, and
I'm here to tell you though, so with that kind of consistency, because he's been in the top 5 every other moto, does he pull off a Dungey title one of these years if he goes for another 2-3 years?
I think he's too old.
But
I
dude,
think-
he's consistent.
Yeah, but
I mean, I don't know
I
what the
think
points are, but if you
this
add
is
in,
theory,
say,
like this is a lot of.
I mean,
what if?
It
But if
is.
Kenny sticks to this form for another year or two,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got who comes in? AC comes in and finds his form, or Sexton that you say is going to
Yeah.
blow his load everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Osborne is going to be a little seasoned
I don't know,
to
man.
compete at that level.
I
But
know.
look at Cairoli, I don't know. Do outdoor only.
I don't think Osborne wants to do outdoor only.
No. Anyway, I think we're, like I said, back to MXON talk, him wanting to go over early, him knowing the European, it's going to take a little bit for him to get back into the European swing of things, but I think that he's going to be our guy.
Oh, yeah. He is. There's a reason he's the team captain.
Was he
But-
captain?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But if he's got Ando going with him and he gets Cooper to go with him, so they're all going over a month early,
We might be alright.
we stand a chance at the podium. That's where I'm going to put it.
Podium.
At the podium.
Wow, that's weird hearing that from America. Yeah, hopefully we podium. Anyway,
Yep.
yeah, and then Tomac, man, that first moto was just like, was he mentally defeated?
He said he was pumped up. In his interview, he pumped up.
Did he do the push-up thing that he did? Did
I
he
don't know.
meet head out in the gym again?
I don't know. Got arm pump though. Was what he said. He pumped up, got real tight.
It looked like it.
Oh,
And I don't know if that was because he saw Kenny blowing by him like that and couldn't catch Kenny and kind of freaked out a little bit, or
Maybe, because yeah, he did not look good. He was standing up and like not the good kind of stand up. The stand up like, oh shit, I'm gonna fall over in this rut.
he's just got these random pump ups that happen. So maybe
7-3. Weird day.
maybe he can't afford another couple of these sevens, dude. Down to 38 points.
40 and 41.
Okay, either way, man. Like if he has
Yeah. I mean, if he loses another 10 next week, all of a sudden you're looking at
he has
like,
another
oh,
pump up where
boy.
he tucks the front end, like does something weird like that,
Yep.
it's fine. And it's just so weird. Like it's like beating a dead horse. Like after what he did in Washugo, that ride was unbelievable. Nobody in the world would touch him that day. I think we can
Yeah.
a whole nother discussion. Hurlings would have been.
Let's not get into that.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, after the Washugo ride, it's just a huge mystery as to how do you go out then and go 7 and like Anderson passes you like you're going still. Barcia passes you. Savachi passes you.
Yeah, Anderson just had. Well, I'm gonna talk about Barcia when we get there because I liked his first moto ride. I liked what I saw out of Barcia. He's wild,
Yeah.
hanging all over. That was the Justin Barcia we know and love, and that's the Justin Barcia that I think can win races,
Maybe.
or at least podium on a day when Kenny's on like that.
Maybe. I don't think he's got it in him anymore though.
I think.
I mean, podiums, yes.
just
Win,
think about those wrists, man. Those will bother you more than you think.
honestly, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I think he's done after next year.
After his contract, nobody re-signed him.
I think that you're gonna see Ferrandis go there, and I think he's gonna be out.
Yeah, make his money and walk.
Well,
He can't be a
I just
test
don't think.
rider,
I just
right?
don't think he's gonna. I just don't think he's gonna be. I don't think they're gonna re-sign him, and I don't think he has anywhere to go
Yeah.
unless he does something like an MCR Honda. But I don't think he's gonna do that because he's gonna go back to JGR, and none of the other factory teams are gonna have room for him. So he's gonna literally be after next year. Like that's. I think
Yeah,
it.
it's getting tough. Anderson, I didn't watch. Well, did they show his crash? I've seen Instagram photos of him crashing.
Mm-mm.
Was that in
I
practice?
don't think
or-
so. I don't. He crashed in practice.
Okay, maybe those were the
And
photos
was like
I seen.
pissed about something.
Yeah,
Like
maybe
somebody
those were
cut
the
him off.
photos I saw.
Maybe it was in gravity cavity. I don't remember. I just remember watching it in practice, and he was laying on the ground and then standing up, yelling, pissed off about something.
Okay, typical.
What it is, I don't know.
Typical Team Fred.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean 5'5", and he doesn't like Unadilla. I don't feel like Unadilla's a track for him anyway. He's
No.
more of a let it loose in the
Yep.
sand kind of guy.
Yep.
Sabachi's 6'6". It's kind of where he should be all season.
So he's not signed still for next year.
JGR, I got a feeling.
That's where he's got to be, right?
There, what else was open?
Honda's the only other one open, but I'm hearing lots of rumors
Well,
that Brayton to
Brayton's-
Honda
yeah, Brayton
for
Supercross
indoor
only.
is done.
And then Reed to MCR.
I don't think Reed's going to MCR, dude. I think Reed's going back to JGR.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think you're going to see Reed, you're going to see Savachi, and who else do they have for 450? Because Pike's done.
Alex
They're
Martin.
not re-signing Hill. No, Martin's not moving up next year. I think he's still got another year on the 250. Oh, Teasdale. But I heard they're still waiting to get that deal done for the, what's it called? The casino they're supposed to be signing. I heard it's not signed yet, so they're like waiting on
They're
that.
getting some casino money.
Yeah, that's why Teasdale's on the team right now.
Oh yeah,
Because
he's bringing some money.
in,
with him.
yes. So, yeah. So I have to think he goes
Well,
to
who do they take
JGR.
then?
Who?
Savachi, Reed. Reed will bring his sponsors in enough for him.
I think that's it. I don't know who else.
Teasdale Full Factory?
Oh yeah, that's part of the deal.
Yeah, but I gotta imagine they'd put somebody else on the team too.
You would think so, but man, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, and I don't know. There's way too many free agents to go through here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Because you've got like Bloss, Bogle. I don't know who else.
Yeah.
There's way too many. Okay, so Bloss 9.7 for 8th overall on the
fantasy
day.
guy, yeah.
Crashed real hard at the end of the second moto, I guess.
Really?
Him and Savachi came through gravity cavity together. None of them let off, and I guess Savachi moved over a little bit, and yada yada yada, and yeah, he landed some ruts and crashed. Bogle
Just the ground pretty hard, man.
Dude, Bloss does. That's why it's like I'm nervous to if I'm Rocky Mountain KTM, I'm nervous to re-sign him because he's hurt a lot.
He is getting hurt a lot.
Bogle 9th overall.
I'll re-sign
10-9.
Bogle.
Oh,
I will say that bike looked like
100%.
shit in the moto though, pushing the front end everywhere, and it just did not look comfy.
No,
I don't know if it was because he was pushing the pace because he was up front.
no, that bike
Kinda
wasn't
learned
set up
the
right.
pace.
That bike wasn't set up right at all.
Yeah.
And then Dean Wilson rounding out 8.11. Is this just who Wilson is? Is Wilson just a?
Is
just
this
a
who
eighth-
he
Is
is?
this who he is? An 8th, 12th place guy?
No,
You don't
the
think so?
shoulder's still not good, and I think it's another deal with sponsor obligations. He's do or die. He's got to be out there riding in there.
Probably.
So.
So.
And then we'll see if the Ignite deal comes back for Supercross only, because I think Ignite was Supercross only.
Will not.
You know think?
Nope, not now when he's on the factory team.
As a personal sponsor?
Not when he's on the factory team.
Yeah,
Wilson doesn't have enough clout to be able to do that kind of shit.
I guess, yeah.
Chad Reed, yes, he can do that all day long. Wilson does not have enough clout to bring in a sponsor like that that's going to upset the status quo of the factory team. Nope, not going to happen.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
Only other story to mention for the weekend, Cooper Webb out after the first moto with a knee injury. I've heard they're not sure yet. They're hoping for MCL sprain,
yeah.
but supposedly, yeah, who knows.
I mean, if I'm him too, I'd just pack it in.
Oh, he's done. He's not.
Just call
riding.
the
He's
season.
not riding
Yeah,
anymore
call the
this year.
season. Get ready for Monster Cup and prove everybody that
He's
you're
not
a
going to
Supercross
Monster
guy.
Cup either. You won't see him till A1.
I mean, I'd be chilling on the lake in North Carolina too.
He doesn't live in North Carolina. He lives in Florida.
Oh, he'll go back up to North Carolina. Lake
I think
Norman.
he sold his house in North Carolina.
I don't think so. That's home, dude.
I thought he did. He sold his
That's
compound.
home.
I don't know. But anyway,
I'm sure he's got something up there still. Yeah, I mean, other than that, it was kind of a quiet weekend. A couple cool storylines. Kenny, the Ferrandis AC title battle. If Tomacs, man, that's got to eat at him if he loses his title or blows it somehow. Both the Cowie boys. Maybe they'll just have to pack their shit in and go to Des Nations and prove everybody wrong. But yeah, other than that, another storyline that's kind of off topic. I mean, it's kind of sad. I don't know if you've seen it. One of the privateer guys was outside of the track and got smoked by a drunk driver.
awesome.
Ended up passing away, unfortunately. So, shout out to the victims' families. Shitty, terrible deal. Great kid, from what I've read. Was getting ready to get married, and a guy that had a pretty bad record, criminal history anyway. Hit him with a car, and unfortunately, he's not with us anymore. So, just want to send our condolences out to that family and that rider. Brutal sport sometimes, even off track. So,
Guess so.
just crazy deal, and yeah, kind of. I saw that on Vital, saw it on Facebook, and it's kind of a shocking thing. So,
Okay, so Buds next week. Who you got for winners?
Will Podon at 250F.
Hopefully.
I got. I'm gonna go Kenny goes back to back.
Okay.
I think maybe Tomac starts realizing he can kind of mail it in.
Okay.
But if he pumps up real bad, he might overcompensate and really shit on himself. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays off. But I think Kenny goes back to his winning ways with some confidence and hopefully some health. And Ferrandis, I think you see him win. I hope he starts next to AC and goes immediately left, and we seeing AC come through the pack. I want to see AC come through the pack.
All right. Well, I got AC's gonna win.
Okay.
1-1 day.
Ooh.
And then I've got Osborne taking the overall.
Okay.
So that's who I got going into Buds.
Osborne like a home race kind of deal for him, huh?
Yep. So, all right, cool. So this has been another episode of the Moto Aftermath Show presented by TLR Coatings. Make sure to go check them out for all your powder coating needs.
Whoa.
So yeah, I'm doing it. Make sure social media networks, support us with the links down below. Play Pulp Fantasy in our league, and we will see everybody next week after Buds.
Take it easy, guys.